Alcohol is a toxic molecule. Alcohol creates. Alcohol is a toxic molecule, which means it's destructive. The ethyl alcohol molecule was never meant to be. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's toxic to the body, and in small amounts. So let's talk about alcohol for a bit because it's an interesting discussion. Alcohol. We can't say that alcohol itself is a man-made molecule because living things ferment. They undergo the process of fermentation. Grapes, that's where wine comes from, and beer. Okay? Wheat, grains, hops, barley, they ferment. They ferment naturally. In fact, modern geneticists and a group of scientific people that do advanced esoteric studies on the nature of human civilization, anthropology, and when we emerged from the species of man that preceded Homo sapiens, we know that originally man, and I'm speaking in the broadest sense of the term, going back 50,000 years, was a cave dweller. Now, and they can do tremendous things with the artifacts of bones that they find in terms of diets and what people consumed. The prevalent theory right now is alcohol was one of the primary reasons that we as a civilization went from being cave dwellers to land dwellers. Because they started to find evidence, and they can find this through DNA traces, in the bones of prehistoric man that at a certain point in time, and if I remember correctly, it was around 50,000 years ago, I'd have to pull the article, man started consuming, it was actually pre-man, and there's several different species for that, and I'm not going to attempt to guess at which one of them, started consuming alcohol. Well, what's the likely scenario? Trees or fruit, anything with a natural sugar in it, grapes had fallen to the ground, rotted and fermented. Man ate them and felt for the first time in our civilization as a species the effects of alcohol. It's desirable. Alcohol in small amounts produced from natural fermentation, though alcohol molecule itself is toxic, in small amounts produced by natural fermentation, it has many beneficial effects too. Okay? And I can't say that it's man-made because it is not. It's not a man-made substance. Right? So, and the theory is that that's when that drove people, because it's a source of food, but it also incited people, motivated people to start searching the land, looking for alcohol, because you can't find any alcohol in a cave. You can't go out, hunt a piece of meat, bring it back into the cave and get any alcohol. Looking for this natural fermentation of plants. Right? And that drew civilization out of caves. So it's an interesting story about what's currently a most likely genesis from an anthropological standpoint of the history of alcohol.